Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. It's the 19th of January, 2024. It's 9 a.m., which means it is time once again for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister at Unity of Tucson, the spiritual leader at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is a loving and inclusive spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona, which is my hometown, born and raised right here, and grateful to be in this part of the world. The Mindful Moment is an opportunity we take every single weekday at 9 a.m. to join together for some spiritual practice that we get to share together. I do this every single weekday because what I have found is that a consistency in my spiritual practice has enhanced the quality of my life. And so I share that. I choose to share that. And I trust that there's benefit that you find in this journey that we get to embark upon together. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Always lovely to see the comments coming through. Let's see who's joining us so far. Sherry, it is a glorious day. So I had class last night and I said my new adjective these days is glorious. It's a glorious day. I've got plans to go out and do some walking today. Looking forward to that. Yes, Roberta commenting on the day as well. Hello all, another beautiful day. It is indeed. Yes, keep those comments coming through. Reach out, say hello. Audrey, good morning to you. Grateful to see you as well. I do want to, of course, let you know, as I offer when I see you, this: you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so delighted and grateful that you share your magnificence with this world just by being you, just by showing up as you. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. Good morning from Reverend Jerry. Grateful to see you, Reverend Jerry. Yes, Sherry Hoffman, being in nature. Yeah, I actually thought about talking about being in nature today, but something else kind of stirred up for me. So I'm going to talk about that instead. But I think that being in nature, getting out, getting active is a magnificent spiritual practice. So if you are able to do that, I encourage that. I think about the experience of walking the Camino de Santiago. Talk about daily practice of, movement, being in nature, being in, new environments. I think it's a glorious opportunity that we get to take when we can actually motivate ourselves and, do it in the way that works for you. Find a way that can work for you. If you ever find yourself saying, well, I can't because I have such and such considered limitation in my life. Well, what does work? What is possible? Instead of saying I can't, what can I do? That's the question I always ask. I've done videos on that in the past. I'm not going to really harp on that today too much. Today, what I wanted to talk about, actually, I was thinking about, I saw this video on my TikTok. I look at TikTok. I'm one of those people that, enjoys scrolling through TikTok once in a while. And this video came up and the person in the video was, and gratefully, I have a feed in my TikTok that usually is in alignment with, my frame of mind, my frame of thinking. And so it's oftentimes good news. It's oftentimes positive affirmation, things like that. So there's this creator on TikTok who came through and he said that one of the things that changed his life is reconsidering the notion of bad in his life, to not look at anything and call it bad ever. What might that do for us? What might that do for us if we were to take that and let go of the notion of qualifying anything as bad and accept it all as potential? And we can look at potential, we can call potential good, but the thing is, that's also qualifying it. What if we let go of the qualities that we assign to the circumstances of our lives and remember that we're in charge of our experience at all times? And then it made me think of one of my favorite quotes from Shakespeare. Do you know the quote I'm thinking of? I'm about to put it up on the screen for you. In Hamlet, Act 2, Scene 2, there is a scene where Hamlet is speaking to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and he says this: "There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. I mean, let's face it, Shakespeare understood it hundreds of years ago. And these are the messages that we are consistently being offered by mystics and great thinkers in the world. When are we going to catch on? When are we going to catch on that the only thing that makes anything bad is our thinking, it's our belief and our feeling? We are oftentimes asked, how do you feel? And we'll say, oh, I feel good, I feel bad. Well, there's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So the moment we affirm badness, we experience badness. I mean, again, it's a little bit of a fundamental new thought. Fundamental, going to the basis, the fundamentals of new thought. Audrey, we are on a journey. Yes, we are on a journey. She put that in the comments there. We are on a journey. We're all on a journey. So yeah, there is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. And actually, we can expand upon Shakespeare's idea there that he offered in Hamlet and say, believing makes it so. There's nothing good or bad, but believing makes it so. There is nothing good or bad, but feeling makes it so. I really think that the evolution of the New Thought philosophy, the New Thought considerations, is that we are moving beyond the notion that it's just our thoughts. Our thoughts are wrapped up in our beliefs, and that's all wrapped up in feeling. My formula: thoughts to the power of belief to the power of feeling, that equals the quality of our life. And the feeling is exponential. And so how we feel is how we experience life. So how do you feel today? How do you feel today? That makes me think of a scene in the musical. See, it's all musical and theater for me. It makes me think of a scene in Rent where there is a group meeting for people who have HIV and AIDS, and the leader of the group asks one of the participants in the group, "How do you feel today?" After this person has been talking about all the bad things or the things that they've been like, oh, this has gone south, like this isn't feeling so good. And the leader says, "How do you feel today?" And the person says, "Best I felt all year." And the leader says, "Then why choose fear? Then why choose fear?" And then the joke is that the person in the circle says, "I'm a New Yorker, fear's my life." But that's a decision. Anyway, so I go on a little tangent there because it came to mind. But really the message today is there is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Believing makes it so. Feeling makes it so. So what will you do with that today, in this moment? How will you choose to be? Because it's all choice. I'm going to invite us all to relax right where we are as I step into the practice of affirmative prayer. If it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, you're welcome to do so. I invite you to do so. It is not a requirement, just an invitation if that works for you. And I choose to close my eyes. I like to close my eyes, as closing my eyes is an opportunity for me to turn the attention to the inner life. The inner life where thought, belief, and feeling are all rooted. Thoughts, beliefs, feelings, all active in the inner life. And those are the expression of the divine presence, the divine power, the divine creative source as me. And so I relax in this moment and allow. I allow a greater realization and recognition of this. I place my focused, concentrated mind on this notion. There is only God. There is only God. That's the only thing that exists. There is God and nothing else. God, the magnificent creative impulse, the magnificent creative power, the magnificent creative energy. However I choose to understand it, there is only this power. There is only this presence. There is only the creative source. There is that and nothing else. There is this magnificent quantum field, however I choose to understand it. That is all there is. And this energy, this field, this goodness, this light, this life, this power, it is unfolding itself as all creation, as everything that is, everything seen, everything unseen. There can be no separation from the infinite. There is only the infinite. There is only wholeness. And this is who and what we are, each and every one of us. This is how I understand my identity. This is how I choose to understand the identity of everyone I experience and encounter. I recognize the face of God in every single person I encounter. And I hold firm in this faith that this is so because there can be no separation. There is only unity. There is only wholeness. And so the word I speak right now is the word, the energy of creation, rooted in the power of creation that is mine to use and have as an expression of this magnificence, as an expression of the quantum, as an expression of God. I am of God. Each and every one of us is of God. So I speak my word on behalf of each and every one of us to know that we are, each and every one of us, in charge of the quality of our experience and the manner in which we use our thoughts, the manner in which we express our beliefs, the manner in which we experience our feelings. It is all up to us to make those determinations and allow only that which feels right and good. I choose goodness. I choose lightness. I choose forward momentum. I choose evolution. I choose to participate in these things. I let go of any consideration that anything is bad. There is no badness. There is only an opportunity to know something more. And so I allow. I allow. And it is with gratitude and appreciation that I accept this understanding, that I allow a greater expansive welcoming of this. I allow. And I step out of the way of the divine circuits and let them simply do their perfect work, their perfection unfolding. I allow. And so with a smile and a resolve and an understanding that this word spoken is complete, I release it as law, the law of mind action, doing its perfect work. I know it is so and affirm it as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Doris, good morning to you. Grateful to see you here on Facebook, enjoying the morning, enjoying the mindful moment. Well, I choose to let my day be only good today. I believe it, I think it, I feel it, I know it. And so I invite you to do the same. Look forward to seeing you again for the next Mindful Moment, Monday at 9 a.m. right here on Facebook, on YouTube, or if you're watching on our website, that's another place to experience the Mindful Moment. Would love to see you on Sunday. If you are in Tucson, you're welcome to join us at Unity of Tucson in person. We have our Sunday celebration at 10 a.m. We also have a guided meditation by one of our prayer chaplains at 9:30 in the morning. And that's about 10 minutes of contemplation and meditation leading into the experience of a Sunday celebration. We have a good time. It's a party. That's what I like to experience. I like to have a good party-filled time on Sunday mornings. So join us for that. That's it. All kinds of things happening here. I will put up our URL. So check things out. unitytucson.com is where you can find out all the information. Check out our calendar there. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings to you. Be well, everyone. Bye.